So, I'll go over the strat real quick. What I think we can do, and it's just a very simple strat because I don't want the communication to be super confusing. You know, I don't want to do something that, you know, on paper it doesn't look so complicated, but maybe for us it might be a little hard to follow through. So something very simple that everyone can be on the same page, and we can just work on PvP and executing these simple things in small, just taking points and things like that. If somebody wants to shot call and has confidence in shot calling, that is usually not a melee DPS that understands the war or has experience in the wars. You know, let me know because it'll be helpful that you can get the experience in shot calling here, so that when we want to take back, like say Brightwood, our home, you can help out in that one. So this would be like the one that you guys can practice on. For now, though, it's gonna be Uncle Zhao and Remark, and you know there'll be a siege team call out as well. We're gonna have this the same as we did in our previously organized wars, not the First Light War. Okay, the you know like the Brightwood defense, and when we took Brightwood. Basically those two wars and invasions and things like that. So there's going to be the top team, group 1 to 5, and the bottom team, which is group 6 to 10. I think Klana will be writing it down so we can post it on the Discord, or maybe just repeat it again, read it out during the war. So 6 to 10 is group 2 or team 2, or we can make it a color like red. And blue is group 1 to 5. Okay, top team, bottom team. There is no distinguishment between any of the groups within the top team. So we gotta just make sure that everyone has a healer in that team in each group, in 1 to 5. One full tank in each group, 1 to 5. And we want lots of hammers, like maybe 1 or 2 hammers in each of those teams, outside of the tank.
So did you want a healer and a tank in each group on top and bottom, or just top?
We're just talking about the top team.
Okay.
Okay, and then
hammers.
Yeah, and then we can fill in some DPS there, like some mages and things like that as well, to fill up the groups, mages and ranged. Most likely mages, because we have a lot of mages now, which is a nice thing. The bottom team, 6 to 7, 6, 7, 8 is the main attack team of the bottom team. So 6, 7, 8 needs the same kind of composition as our top team, and we want to put a lot of our high DPS players there. It's going to be tough for them. So, you know, some more experienced people in that one. Group 9, where Uncle Zhao will be in, will be all melee DPS plus 1 really good healer. So probably Odi or Raijazi. And I forgot whoever the 3rd and 4th one was.
Sorry, who are you trying to put on?
Smokey? Fades?
With Uncle Zhao for the attack team, like the protecting team.
That's group 9, right?
That's group 9, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in that too.
It's a tough team. It's gonna be the team that, you know, protects the siege and goes back to the point and then flanks the healers. Like, it's a tough team to be in, and there's a lot of moving around and killing and just like sniping a guy.
Who was saying they wanted to be in that?
Miles.
Uncle Zhao can fill it out if he wants a certain person. If Miles wants to be in it and it's all good, then it's fine. Doesn't matter to me. But
oh yeah, just let me know.
Group 10 is siege. Okay. We have to be careful with siege because lately we're not so good at putting them all out. I know they're getting attacked. I know that when I look up, I see sometimes it's a lot and it's getting shot down quickly. But I think we should work on having them out, saving them up, not just always throwing them out like carelessly. Like think of really strategic places, which we can go over to when I'm walking around here later. For the point, you know, you don't want to be so close to the point where they don't have to really overextend to break the siege. We want to upgrade the siege. This is very important. Not just repair it, but we should upgrade them. So when you're on the siege team, you want to grab those repair parts or upgrade parts, and you need to upgrade the siege because you're going from like 100 damage to like 500 damage for the burn rate. So it's a big difference. And you get like 4 sieges or 5 sieges shooting onto the point, plus all of them having the 500 tick. That's going to be a really big difference.
So, do you grab upgrade parts at the same place you grab repair parts, or are they different?
That's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, the ammo is good too, but you can also ask the respawn wave of each either bottom or top team, which usually the bottom team is coming to where the siege is, to grab some if they have the extra tokens. Sometimes it's hard for this wouldn't with group 9 wouldn't help with this because they have so much to deal with already. So 6, 7, 8 can help with ammo or repair parts to upgrade if they have the tokens. So we really work on our siege, and some people might find it boring, but we really need some good siege players or people who understand siege. So this is the time to practice and learn that too. So in the beginning, the top team is going to go the direct opposite of the bottom team. So in the fort here, that would probably be the east point versus the west point, and we'd stack up. In the I learned that in the first light war that we got destroyed on, our initial strat, that when we came out the gate there was somebody scouting the front of the gate, and that broke people's haste pots. So you shouldn't haste. You shouldn't haste before you come out. Don't haste before you come out. Like get out and then haste. All these points that I'm giving right now, it's hard to tell everybody during the 15 minutes before the war. So I wanted to tell people now so that they can tell their friends or group mates and stuff like that in advance. So you want to grab the haste, exit out, and then haste when you're you're safe and you can run to the main point. And you can go wide. You don't have to go directly there. Try to go wider than you feel is comfortable. Obviously, don't run to like the water, okay? But go wide. Also, when the round starts or the war starts, if you have the menu showing up like this where it says E to use or whatever, when the round starts, you won't be able to press E. So you want it to back off for the menu to be gone. The countdown finishes, and then you move forward, press E. Then you can get out right away.
Or jump
that's
off the wall.
Or jump off the wall.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah. So those are small things that we want to share with everybody because not everybody's been in the war. Maybe all of us here has, but not everybody's signing up tomorrow. We're going to be in it. New company members hitting 60. You gotta say some things repeatedly. So, anyways, group 1 to 5. Let's just make it they go east, and group 6 to 10 goes west. We don't want to throw down the siege right away because the enemy's going to determine where the siege is, and that's like the point we're taking. So you kind of want the groups 1 to 5 who are attacking their point to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit faster than our 6 to 10 group, so that they feel the pressure to rotate to our top team. And
can I ask something real quick?
Yeah.
So, do you have a strat right off the rip? Like, are we gonna do like an AC push or AB push?
Yeah, so that's what this is right now. So it's going to be an
Oh.
AC push.
Okay, so can I suggest something on that maybe? Just
Yeah.
as like a feeler?
Yeah.
So we have, let's say, 3 groups. We'll stagger the groups. We have the first 3 groups run out to 1, so they call out over there. While, wait like 5 seconds or something. Once the entire people, like all the people in the fort on the other side, they call out whether C or A, well then everybody that didn't go to C or A in the stagger, they wait 5 seconds and then they haste to the other one. So
Okay.
then they
Yeah.
call everybody, everybody's on 1, and then there's like 7 more groups that just went to a different point.
Yeah. I
Maybe.
these strats are good. It's just my concern right now is, especially after facing that miscommunication in first light, being thrown into it and then just getting dunked on, is that I'm worried about our coordination.
Yeah.
If everyone here is just the only people in the war, like we can do it because everyone's here today. But tomorrow there's going to be people not showing up and showing up in the last second, and we have to explain all of that to them. And you're going to ask questions like, "Does everyone understand?" Yes, yes, and then they're going to come out here, and then that group that you want to go with the distraction is just going to go the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then it's just demoralizing, and people don't understand what they need to do. And I don't know what's happening because I'm not them, but it's going to be tough. That's why I wanted to try a really simple strat, just a really like off the bat, 2 groups going out, one group goes one way, the other goes the other way. We attack it. The real group is the one with the siege team.
Okay.
And then I think if we can like just master this, even if we don't win, like if we can master working together in 2 groups, then we can break it down even more to something that's going to be more effective, but a little more complicated.
So
100%.
the bottom group is the capture group, right?
Yeah, well, both can capture, of course, if if the top team is just so strong and just takes the point, then capture it. But it is intended for the bottom group to be the one to
Okay. So
have
the
the most
siege group
success.
will follow the bottom group.
That's right. They're group 10, so they're in the bottom group.
Okay.
Okay. And what we want to do is, the hope is that we wipe the enemy team with the siege, that team, the bottom group.
But then can we add one more group to the bottom group? So make
It's
top
6
group.
and 4.
Yeah.
You think that's necessary?
Because the siege group will not be on the point, right?
No, the siege group is using the siege.
So yeah, maybe adding one more group on the point is gonna be more helpful, maybe.
So just 1 to 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4 to do the decoy thing.
Okay, but okay, hold on. Let's think about what everyone else has to say, because my thoughts on that is that if it's only 1 to 4, the chance of like how fast groups 1 to 4 gets destroyed, possibly could get destroyed on a point, would be too quick, or might not look aggressive enough for them to split enough forces for us to take the other point. What does everyone else think?
That's why we stagger. So like for like 5
mhm.
seconds, those first guys, they run out there, no haste, right?
Mm.
And then everybody up in that fort that you're looking at right there on the other side is gonna run. They're gonna say, "Yo, it's an A push. Bunch are coming to A," but they only see 3 to 4 groups. So then everybody comes out and heads towards that one point. And after like the 5 seconds, all the other groups, they just haste pot and head straight to the opposite one, because then
Yeah.
they've already hasted to go to that first one. So then they have to just run slowly over to the one that we're taking right now. And even that first 3 groups, as soon as everybody's hasting to run to that first group to defend it, I mean, we pretty much would be able to wipe out their anchor and the first 3 or 4 groups, they don't even have to wipe. They can just haste and run over to the point that everybody else is on.
Yeah.
Last second, right before they get to it.
So yeah, I guess we can do that quasi like yours was a little initial plan was a little more complicated, but like this is a more dumber down version where we just do 2 groups, 1 stagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try that. That's definitely something we can try. What was it, Uncle Zhao? What do you think about that? So 1 group goes out, team inside waits, and then goes. However, the one problem with that is that the scout that's in the front gate, the enemy scout.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send more than 1 group, unfortunately. So the first chunk of people that we send to the decoy point,
Mhm.
they're not gonna haste. There's just gonna
Yeah.
be a bunch of bodies, and the scout's gonna say, "Hey, they're all pushing to this one," right? And as soon
So
as they start seeing people or bodies coming towards that point, the decoy is gonna haste pot and bolt over to the opposite one.
I didn't see it myself. So what I was told was there was a decoy that ran up all the way to like here, like right up to the front. And could see that our team was still in there. And then when
Yeah.
they came out,
Why
he just
don't-
like boom, and then everyone gets hit by this small thing, and then all their haste is ruined.
Can the late group just prone by the gate so they can't see our names? So I'm assuming he'll look for names and bodies, right?
He could see this. You can't see the. Can you see the names in war if they're prone? I know I know outdoor PvP you can't, but like he could, I don't know, he could still see some things here. What I'm saying is that stagger can't be that delayed like last time. It can't
Yeah,
be
that's
like
what I'm
a
saying,
Is
like
there a
5
back door in
seconds.
the camp?
yeah.
So the bottom team can just group up at the back gate. We only need 5 seconds, right?
Yeah. Like 5 seconds come out the back. Yeah, I mean that's
That would be perfect if everybody just kind of normal ran, and then as soon as they got like to the halfway point of the fort, then
that's
they
enough
start
delay.
hasting. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be because then everybody can move as soon as the gates drop, and it'll give us enough of a stagger
Yeah.
to where
So
the enemy is already called out.
so what do you think is that magic number? How many groups are in the top team?
I would say 4. And if you die, you can just rotate to the the opposite point.
Yeah.
So 4 is
But
top team. So that means every time we refer to the top team, after let's say this strat failed, we're gonna have to either group together or send the top team again somewhere else during our full respawn. Right?
well, if it
We can-
fails, then we go to the original anchored attack point. So there's going to be the decoy attack, and then there's going to be the actual attack.
Then we just keep repeating this.
If you
Yeah.
die, you go to the actual attack. And if everybody wipes off the actual attack, then
Then what?
then we have to find a plan B.
Yeah, so what I also noticed was that we were kind of dying one by one. I don't know why, because we respawn in waves, but when I saw people coming out of the gate, it was like one by one. So it might be that our computers load at different times. I don't know, but I know we respawn as a group. So everyone's buying haste potions in different times, and everyone's in a rush to get back, and everyone takes different gates. So I think that when we respawn, I think it's important to tell our teammates that we should group up. Because I don't think that even if we're in a rush to cap the point, that one guy coming 2 seconds earlier and just dying is going to be as effective as waiting a few seconds for everybody who did respawn with him to leave the gate at the same time and come in as 5 or 6. Does everyone agree with that, or?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you spawn at the fort,
Yeah.
should we make it like a rule that you have to wait for a small group or a big group?
Yeah, like at least go with like 3 or 5, like 3 or 5 people. I mean, if no one died with you, then what can you do? You're the only one who died. That's just That's your problem.
The shot caller will just call for the regroup.
Yeah. So I think NW, you're gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
mind doing
shot
some
caller?
shot calling?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can.
Do you want to do the main siege or the top group?
Um, like with, I'm really squishy, so I'm best as a float. As far as
So,
like anybody
so
that says we need to go here, then I'm there.
how about the decoy group? You want to be there on that?
I'll be on the decoy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can make sure that the decoy group is not, is following you.
The decoy
Yeah.
group's the top group, right?
Top team, the first 4 groups. Yeah, NW.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this way we can make remark for the main siege, Uncle Zhao for the protection team, the flank team. We just call it flank team, but it does a bunch of stuff. So, flank team.
Okay. Yeah. It'll just be super noisy right off the rip because once I get to that point, I'm gonna, as soon as I see a bunch of people flooding and heading that way, I'm gonna kind of see if I can distract them a little bit, toss out
Okay.
my axe, and then I'm gonna bolt. I'm gonna make sure everybody's running with me.
Okay, so when we make the board, oh, can I do it now? I don't even know.
I haven't
Do we have
signed
a
up yet.
mage group to target their siege?
Siege? No, I don't think so.
The horn is like crazy. The buff.
And W man. I
I'm
need you in
terrible at this. I'm sorry. Where is?
God damn. Okay.
I am not in. I haven't signed up yet. I
Okay.
just haven't made it over there yet.
Okay, so NW will be up here with the decoy group. Miles, man. Just disappointing me over and over again. So
Am I not
I
all
think
in?
nah.
Oh god.
Okay,
Alright, I'll take
so
care of it.
although Remark is going to be calling for the main force, and I don't want the guy calling to be the guy that everyone's following. They should follow him like Malbane. And we should put some more experienced players in the top of group 6, 7, 8. And we should be following these players, and these 6, 7, 8 should be following hopefully what 5, 6, 7, 8 should be following what Remark is saying. Like, we're taking this point. Don't push onto the point yet. Kill like overextenders. Okay, now take point. We're wiping them. We need AoE, more like stagger your stuns. Like this is, oh, they're attacking our backline. We need Zhao's team to come protect the backline. After Zhao's team protects the backline, Zhao's team can go attack. Zhao can make that call because he doesn't need to make too many calls, right? Because he can just see it, and everyone in his team should be following him. I think that's it. So we want some experienced players who are actually going to follow the directive in the top of 6, 7, 8. NWC will be top of group 1, and he'll be in charge of group 1, 2, 3, 4. And everyone needs a healer. And I hope Odi is here, or
He will
I
be.
think Miles. And well, you got this too. You don't have to be here. Just we need a healer in each group.
Are you leaving me in siege?
Do you want? I thought you wanted to be siege.
I do, but I just feel like if I'm going to be shot calling the main group, then
Is it
I
complicated?
need to be close to the front line because I won't be able to tell if if we're starting to wipe them, if we need gravity wells, if we need executes or vortexes. Like I can't tell that from that far away.
Okay, just done. Ravens, did you want to be on the flank team or just the main team, or the decoy team? Oh, he's doing something else right now. Sorry, he's just kind of listening in. This guy's gonna be crazy. Did you want him? Did you want Chroma on the? He's not good for just killing one dude though.
You put on the main team.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, we can organize this again later. With everybody.
Let me lighten up a little bit and I'll co-sign up.
So I think
does
the siege
anyone-
team. Yeah,
Sorry,
go for it.
does anyone want to help with the frontline calls in the main group?
Malbane will be helping. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, Malbane will be helping, but I don't know who else would want to help with the frontline calls. But we don't want too many people calling. And I think that
Yeah,
in the
just the top of the group.
I think in the beginning of the war, just say like, I'm Remark, I'm NW and Chill, I'm Malbane, just so that people understand what's going on. In this strat, actually, Uncle Zhao doesn't have to talk too much. Just if since Uncle Zhao is killing the backline and he sees the opportunity, he can just yell out like, take the damn point now, right? Because
Yeah,
we have the advantage.
We also need to understand that when we say all bodies on point,
It's everybody.
we need all bodies on
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Like
So, sorry. So my job is to protect our backline, also kill their backline.
When you have the chance, yeah.
The main job is protect our backline, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that seems to be a bigger and bigger problem. I'm hoping that our team, who is on the like 6 to 8, can get a little bit better at understanding that if you're a tank, you're on the point, and if you're a melee DPS, you can push up a little bit and kill one guy and pull back. But that's just gonna come after time. We might not. Everyone's not like a pro at this yet, so we'll
speak
be
for
better and better.
yourself, bro.
Yo,
I'm just kidding.
everyone's not on the same level. All right, relax, man.
That's
Okay.
what I started doing the last wars. I would push up towards them on their side of the line, and then if a healer got too close or if a mage got too close, I'd kill him.
Yeah, and then
Then come
if
back.
he starts
then
rolling
I
away,
would come back. Then I would come back to the point.
yeah, exactly. And if he's like rolling away, you don't need to chase him. That's good for us.
I
So
would get him with my gravity well, and then that happens.
All right. So I think C might give it like this side, this west side gives us an advantage for siege because we can put them in some of the trees or at a lower point. I'm not too sure because the other side is just as open as this.
So in 2 wars ago, you said mostly to buy fire cannons, which work great for helping take the points, but they don't work so good for destroying their sieges. Is that
So
do we want one person or 2 people like just buying the Gatling guns and trying to take out their siege equipment, or is that what our mage? Are we going to try to have some mages do that? Or are we just
trying
going
to
to
get
not
some
worry about their
mages.
equipment at all?
Trying to get our mages to do that. I was hoping Demon would be on, and I was thinking that he could try and do that with a few other mages in the main team. But it's splitting up so many roles. I know it's important to do all these things. It's just
It makes it more complicated.
people we're not. Yeah, the coordination needs to be there a little bit first to get comfortable working with each other.
And so they have everything. It looks like they have everything upgraded on this. Do they have? Are the gates upgraded to level 3?
I want to go in. I was about to turn PvP on, but since there's the war and you can't like enter this.
I can
can
check their.
Oh, you can.
I can check
It's a
their
tier 3.
desk.
Oh yeah, never mind. I thought I couldn't enter it.
You can't take it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't take it. Oh my god! I was like, what's going on? The oil vat's tier 1.
Yeah, oil tier 1, warhorn is tier 1, repeater tier 2, explosive tier 1, gates tier 2.
Oh wow, they're way less upgraded.
Yeah.
Emplacement is tier
Than we were at Brightwood.
2.
Yeah. So is that the max? Because I don't see.
No, it's not the max.
Yeah. Okay.
Tier 3 is the max.
Yeah, they're missing some points.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, good for us.
Yeah, tier 1 warhorn is pretty good.
Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Does everyone here? Oh, Blasty says in her opinion, do not ever buy repeaters on offense. I think so too. I think it should be the mage's job is to take out the repeaters on the enemy team.
Okay.
Yeah, the fire cannons just to provide so much value with the AoE plus fire damage tick rate.
And a little bit CC.
Yeah, you get like pushed back a little bit sometimes. Anyways,
Yeah, I was just saying.
anyone
I,
have?
in one of the wars I took, that was not our war. I took out some of the stuff with a repeater. So I was just asking. That's what I mean. But that's that.
Yeah.
But the fire cannons do tons of damage on point. So that's I understand what we're talking about.
Anyone have any questions about this? Like, doesn't understand or have something to say? It's like totally open.
So let me make sure that I understand. Teams 1 through 4 are going to leave first, and they're going to go east.
Right.
Then about
Yes.
5 seconds later, teams 5 through 10 are going to go
Oh,
west.
No, sorry. Groups 1 to 4 exit the back gate.
Okay.
The most rear-facing gate, the north gate.
Okay.
Because
Wait,
that would.
That's
right?
the first thing that leaves, right?
I thought it was the opposite. I thought
yeah.
I thought the counter the main
Oh,
force left out of the back gate.
You're right. My bad. Other way
Yeah.
around.
Okay, so
Yep.
hold on. Now let me go.
So what? What?
Main
She's-
force
Yep.
goes out the back. So the all six groups are gonna go out the back door. 4 are gonna go with me out the front door.
Okay.
Unhasted, just as kind of a slow push, and then it's just gonna throw them off. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's a heavy A push, right, or whatever, C push. Who cares?" And then so they're gonna send all their forces over there. By the time that everybody in the back door has exited, they're already halfway around the 4, if not further, closer to the main point. They can haste and zip over to the main one. From there, the decoy can either wipe or haste and run to main point.
Yeah. Or just hold, right? Hold the rotation.
Yeah, if you think you can hold the decoy rotation, then by all means, stay
Yeah.
there. I'm dipping.
Also, I've one more strat for this. So that
Okay.
the decoy book group should have one group to buy the Infernal Trap and place it between C and B. Also, the flank team should buy Infernal Trap, place it between A and B. So maybe we can just slow them down.
My thought on that is,
Their
yeah, flank
haste.
team might be able to do that, but I don't know if the decoy team can do that. They're such a small group in comparison. Like, can they even make it to that place?
Yeah, four groups is it's a lot.
It is a lot, and it's definitely gonna throw them off because they're gonna think it's a full blown like A push. We might even send one group.
So you
to
think you
B,
can
maybe? I don't know.
Just run
Like-
run to the
Here?
right side of the point. If they're going to C, then just run to the right side of the point, which will be between B and C, right? And
Okay.
the one group plays down the Infernal Trap between the 2 points.
So let's say where I am right now is the most left point or A point or wherever, where the decoy team is going, okay? So this is the point where the decoy team is going. You want them to come over around here, on this side here, somewhere, to place infernal traps here so that when they rotate from this point towards the C point, they're going to get hit by this.
And then the
Yeah.
flank team will place another like set
All
of
the
trap.
way on that side, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The left point is C.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's why we have to actually like say this side and
I
that
think
side.
the left point is C. The very right point is A.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Okay, so flank team places the mines, the infernal traps around here, right? In this area here, near these trees, and all the way to their encampment here to stop their rotation. That's the flank team. That's Uncle Zhao's team. Then NW, a group in NW is going to place some infernal traps on the right side of C, the west side of C, to stop the rotation or slow down the rotation as well.
Yes.
Okay.
But we'd probably have to hold out pretty well in order to successfully do that, because they're gonna have to get past that barricade that you just hopped on top of.
Yeah, you want to put it in the back line here too, right?
But
Yeah,
usually only the range will go will trouble
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
kind of.
if they're going all the way around there, they're going to be too late probably.
That's so usually the range people who are doing the rolling and stuff are doing that. But usually if I was like when I'm a tank, I can't run up there because I'm just too slow. I run over here.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. That, but they've done what I've seen before is they have people with ice gauntlets
Yeah, that's
on that
annoying
side.
too. Yeah.
They just fucking slow us like down, and it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
or
So if you
Yeah.
or maybe the strat once the main attackers would get there. Let's say they take the main attack site, right? Well, they also could have fire traps. They could start placing them down just outside of the main attack site where the decoys are going to be rotating to. And then once Decoy gets to the main point, then we drop ours as well, and that'll hold them off a little bit.
Okay. So in the main discussion, when we guys go into the war, is going to be it's going to be too hard to explain this in less than 10 minutes. So for these small things like the inferno traps, you need to explain it to your group like before the war. You see it, you look at the thing and explain it to them. Like
Oh.
talk to your guys, because I just know that at the last second we're being throwing everybody in, and there's going to be a bunch of ragers.
The main thing you said at the very beginning of this was we wanted to keep this super simple.
Yeah, we want to keep it simple. So when we get in there, I'm going to let Kalana recap right now to make sure that she has this written down and that it can be then said again properly. And if questions are there, she can repeat it, or people can repeat it.
Okay, so hang on before that happens.
Yeah.
Why don't, instead of everybody in the decoy group getting fire traps, anybody that's in the decoy group in this chat right now, we're the ones that grab that.
But
we
we
have
don't
that responsibility. Everybody else just kind of goes with the flow.
we don't know who's in that going to be in the decoy group yet.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
we have
know.
we have to repeat this again tomorrow in the
Yeah,
war.
no matter what. Yeah. So the inferno trap thing, you're just gonna have to tell like one guy or two guys to help you do it, or not you, because you can't go there. You might die going up that.
Also,
far.
I just received some information from the green in
Yeah,
Restless.
just we do it later, man. Just
No, for the war tomorrow though.
yeah, don't worry. Just tell us like later. Just let's get Kalana to recap.
Okay.
Before I recap, the decoy group's going to put the inferno traps between where?
Decoy group puts the inferno trap between C and B.
Yeah.
The
Or-
flank team puts the inferno traps between A and B.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say if we rotate, heavy and medium armor put the traps between C and B because they're gonna rotate first, and then the light armors we can get ahead and put them down between C or B and A.
So the flank team doesn't need to do any work. For like no inferno traps for flank team, because they can focus on getting haste spots.
Yep.
Say that again, because I
Haste spots. Isn't haste spots super important for the flank team?
Yeah, I think
Not,
so.
not really.
Not really. You're not gonna, because you're gonna be inside of all the fighting. You're gonna get hit before you can use it.
Yeah.
So then I think then
If we're gonna
And-
just fight on one point, then no, it's not useful.
yeah, I think NW and Chill. I think your decoy team should have one inferno trap, one haste, and you pop the haste for rotate only.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that was my plan. Yeah. As soon as
Yeah.
we're gonna rotate to the main attack point, we haste pot immediately.
No one should be buying pots like health pots. Okay.
And
That's
don't put the traps right beside the point. Like should put it in the middle between A and C, A and B.
Yeah.
If people show up early, we can try to help out giving some health pots away. But most people should have their own health pots. Most have their own.
It's not
We'll
that
have
hard.
some good. We'll have some good food, and we'll have some health pots to give away tomorrow, and some fire
Yeah.
pots to give away tomorrow.
Oh,
But if you can bring your own, that puts less
Yeah.
stuff on us getting stuff together.
We give away a lot. Like we actually do a lot, and I'm okay with that. And I think a lot of us are okay with that. But we also, win or lose, you make like 600 gold here. You can afford to spend like 100 gold on some pots if you don't have any.
Right.
There's something that it's not, if you want to win this, hopefully people can be, trying to win it. A lot of people here like making void armor and stuff. That's crazy, and I'm sure those kind of people will have the bots ready. It's just everybody else, I don't know. I think I like that strat. So Uncle Zhao is still gonna have the Infernal Trap team, okay? And NW Chill is gonna have to have the Decoy team is gonna have to have one Infernal Trap, one haste. No haste for Uncle Zhao's team. I think you're hasting out of the gate though. So
Yeah,
you need
or one
no.
haste.
No, they're not hasting right out of the gate. They gotta give us some time and then haste once they see the point
Okay.
is in their line of sight. Then they can haste,
But-
I think.
Okay, but they still need a haste then.
I have to haste with the main group.
Yeah. When the main group hastes, but what NW Chill was saying, emphasizing, is that when you go through out of the gate, you don't just haste right away. Walk.
No. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll repeat the strat one last time from top to bottom, and then Kalana. Well, actually, me and Kalana can just sit in another channel that everyone can be free when she just repeats it. Is that okay?
I think it'd be good to recap with everybody here.
I'm
Personally.
going to recap one more time right now.
Okay.
But the third time, to make sure that the Word document or whatnot is correct.
Yeah, I guess that could be between you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so NW Chill, Uncle Zhao, correct me if I am wrong anywhere or I made a mistake. Okay. So we have groups 1 to 4 as our decoy team.
Yes.
6 to 10 as the main team. Group 9 is a
5 to 10.
5 to 10 is the main team. Group 9 is the flank team. Group 10 is the siege team. Our initial strat will be groups 1 to 4, leaving through the front door, no haste, pot, walking to attack C, which will be in this case the east point, because in the beginning you can't see it, and now everyone's gonna know east point C. NW Chill will make the call then for the main group to leave. When he makes the call, actually, sorry, the main group and the decoy group leave at the same time.
Yes.
The main group is leaving out the back, so this creates the stagger because they have a longer way to run. So the main group and the decoy leave at the same time. Decoy group is going to C. The decoy group's job is to obviously pull as many people as they can to fight with them, but also they need to put inferno traps between point C and B. After doing so, or while doing so, and
They're doing that before they go to C?
when they can find the time to do it, because it shouldn't be the main priority. Like they shouldn't just die just to put one fire trap down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they can put that fire trap down, but don't die doing it. Don't just give up your life for that. Don't walk into five
Right.
greens just to get that done. Once the decoy group, is dying, or there looks like the people are, coming off that point, they should be rotating, popping the haste to rotate to the main group, which is attacking A. How the main group leaves the fort in the beginning at the same time as the decoy group is by walking out the back, going wide towards A, walking, and then when the point is in line of sight, this is when Remark will have to make the call to say haste pot. Use your haste potion, and then at full attack A. That is the initial thing.
Do you want on the A point? Do you want us to pull them off attack stragglers first before you push onto the actual point, or do you want full onto
gonna-
it and get a group on their back line?
You're gonna have to make that call then, because if there's a bunch of guys on point, then yeah, you're gonna have to pull them out and kill them. But we're hoping that this decoy thing is gonna pull enough out that you can just full rush the point. So by default, it should be full taking the point. But if from some magical reason no one's there, I mean everyone is there at C on A, then you're gonna have to pull them out of it. And then don't worry about the flank team. Uncle Zhao is gonna have to make that call. I think that Remark is gonna be in our own backline, so he can make the call for the backlines being attacked, and that will be, Uncle Zhao needs to turn around or be there to help that. Okay, and then now if this all goes to shit, okay, if this all fails, we have to try to get our regroup. So we have to pull off one and regroup, and then attack again, and maybe we can do the same thing again, or we have to decide to do a full attack on one point. But then we can still refer to the decoy team and the main team. Okay, so then Remark, NW Chill, Uncle Zhao can still make the calls to break up the strat. Remember, if you have a strat, we should just stick with it. So with everything going to crap, I think attacking one point or just redoing the split. Okay, everything going to crap, we just attack the main point or redo this whole decoy strat once we all respawn together. And we just rinse repeat and try to get it done. Because we can't be changing up the strat too much and everyone's just gonna get confused. We just want to keep it really simple.
Okay, so
Even though it might not be the best strat, it's just we gotta try this. Get everyone on the same page, working together.
so what if we do get a point?
If we do get the point, then A goes to B, right? We move over to B.
Yeah.
Respawn team. Oh. Okay, so A go to B or A goes to C?
A go to B, and then the people who died go on respawn to and go to C.
Okay. And then eventually all respawns go to C.
Now, when a
No?
point is taken, well, I'm not saying no. I said now.
Yeah.
When a point is taken,
Mhm.
we probably shouldn't stick around to clear off everybody that was there contesting. If you can get away and move straight
Exactly.
over.
Yeah.
Don't fight it, because bodies are going to be more valuable than kills.
Now, with that one exception, what this is just a question. Do you think the tanks of each team, if they're on that point, should still try to escape?
I mean, yeah, their lives are definitely valuable as far as getting to the second point.
Yeah,
They're going
but
to be the ones that stand on that point more.
true. Okay, yeah. So everyone just try to go out.
Yeah, as soon as that point's taken and somebody calls out point taken,
Mhm.
move. Don't
Yeah.
stick around. I don't think it'd be worth sticking around.
And the last thing is, if we're lucky enough to take the fort, we put make sure we put our fire cannons here, huh?
Like to break 3 gates.
We try to break all the gates, but
All the gates, yeah.
siege weapons are in the middle here, because this is the direct line of sight onto the point.
Okay.
And we try to take all those. We try to take all their siege on their tower out then too.
Yeah,
Make sure
probably
all those are
decoy
done.
team. Once we break in, we're fighting in and always fighting in and out. Decoy team go up and break repeaters that are breaking our siege. Or not even decoy team, maybe just group 1 and 2. You don't need to send 4 groups up here.
Maybe decoy group can go from the side gate, and the main group should push the main gate.
When we
Okay,
lost
yeah.
Brightwood, the first door to go, like on your screen, HDK,
Yeah,
if you look
this
back
was
at the
nuts.
back door, the
Oh.
back, like as you're looking at it, that right door. Yep, that was the door they first came in.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to front gate, and then I turned around and they were already coming through. So
We held this for so long.
That took me and a few other people by surprise. So
Also,
that might be a good strategy too.
yeah. Also, you're spawned at this stairs, so
Yeah.
on the stairs.
Okay, you want to
So
try
if
that?
you can, if you wanna, if you wanna CC the stairs, you can like.
Now.
No.
Instead of
no.
So instead of the decoy team attacking that door, why don't we have decoy team continuing to be a decoy on the front gate, so they're waiting on point, and the main team is pulling in through the back doors.
Main team through the back doors.
But
Damn.
the thing is, the siege should be in the at the middle gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the siege group will remain at the middle gate.
Yeah.
So they
with
can
the
help
decoy group.
with
What
decoy.
if the flank team
goes with the main force?
Okay.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
So our main break point is gonna probably be the back door then. And then they're going to be expecting us to come to the front door because there's going to be 4 groups or so.
Plus siege.
Plus siege at the front door. They're going to be like, they're coming in hard.
Okay.
We're in the
So
back.
we do this split decoy strat in the beginning. If failure, all focus one. Someone either remark, NW Chill and Uncle Zhao will have to make the call. Either we're all gonna be together to take a point with a respawn group, like pull back, 1 point take, pull back, repeat the strat. Okay, those are the 2 options for now for failure.
Okay.
For success, we move to B, we take it, we move to C, we take it. After we take those points, group 10, the siege, is going to be in middle with the decoy group taking the mid gate. Everyone else in the main group, excluding the siege, is taking the 2 back doors. And then that's a wrap. Everything after that is just keep respawning and keep taking this place.
Yeah, it's important when if we go through the back door and we take it, we can destroy their stores.
Mm-hmm. And one thing, this is no more strat, is just please remember to always apply deployables, always have the max sieges. I only paid 7,500 for this war. There's going to be 6 siege and 10 deployables.
Sap the war.
So we only need
we don't have enough.
We only need to put deployables down at the A to start with, right?
Yeah. The siege. With the main group. That's the siege you're placing down. The fire traps. The deployables. Yeah. Okay. So I hope everyone gets that. Is anyone confused about that strat right now in this group right here?
No.
This has been written down, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It'll be reiterated.
Miles.
Worded.
Okay. And also repeated on
notes,
order.
But it's like
a lot. Yeah, I know. It's all over the place. Yeah. Anyone here want to be in a specific group since you're here?
I did sign up.
I'm
in 10.
Would request for group 9 solely because like I'm bow spear. I haven't gone up to get my great axe and warhammer up there yet. But I do plan to. I don't want to feel useless as bow spear, but I have pretty decent single target damage.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna be saving our guys. That's gonna be your job then.
There's a perk on the hammer that allows more damage if there's a crowd control or a debuff on enemies. So do you have poison shot on that bow?
I do.
Pop it on point because I do more damage.
Oh, I do.
There's a debuff on anything.
It's on cooldown on point.
Yep, that's mainly. That would be perfect if you could apply that. That's the only reason I rock a bow is because I toss that in there and I just start going and CCing.
Soldier?
Yeah.
1 is if you have any comment, go ahead and say it. 2 is which group?
So I'd more of a tank, so I would think I'd be in 1 through 4 because I think you said at the beginning that those groups need kind of more, I guess, tanky
1 through 8. No, it's not 1 through 8. It needs 1 tank at least.
Okay. Yeah.
So do you want to be part of the decoy group or the main force?
Decoy.
Cool. Okay. Anyone else that's here? I'll talk to Ravens. Is anyone else here?
I just put Ravens to my group.
Yeah, just put him in the default.
Okay.
I'll tell Odie to sign up tomorrow.
Yeah, Ashes is pretty crazy and healers and stuff. So we'll work this out later. Malbane and I will work this out as much as we can. Malbane is also one of the leaders with the main group, so you might hear his voice as well. With Remark, if Remark is dead, you can't make any calls really when you're dead. Can't see anything. So, yeah. So there should be max like 4 people talking. Okay.
A suggestion too, with the 4 group leaders that we have, if you guys can like announce who you're talking to, because I know most people don't know voices yet.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah.
Like if NW can just announce like main force go here, or Zhao like say flank team go here.
Yeah.
Just that'd be cool.
We'll just record like decoy, siege, and main attack.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
You guys should
decoy.
know. You guys should know my voice.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
It's just so people.
Yo, my perfect Chinese accent, man. The fuck.
Okay. All right.
Everybody in here.
Okay. I think that's it. Thanks for coming. I think that's pretty much the strat. Hopefully we can win this tomorrow. I went over it tonight, especially not only for pre-prep, but I'm also not going to be here. I'll be watching you guys on stream.
Unreal.
I know.
Really, this guy just leaves us out to dry like that.
I'm promoting Uncle Zhao to governor.
Oh, the first thing I will do is kick HDK.
Oh shit!
Vote for me.
You banned.
Oh damn.
But HDK, you're signed up for the fight.
Oh.
Wow.
There you go.
He's
There you
logging
go.
off.
Gotta remove
No
that
mistake
star
there.
from his name.
So I got a friend AR7N.
Oh, yeah.
He's participated a bunch.
Yeah.
He can keep up with me as far as running goes.
Sure, just put him in here. Just tell him. Now I know, and Malbane's here listening. So
Yeah, he doesn't join the Discord, but I'll fill him in tomorrow on exactly what needs to go down. I'll just tell him to keep an eye on me and follow me.
Everyone here though, I was thinking of, I don't want to have to mute everybody. I don't think we should need to, right? The problem with muting everybody is they can't call out death timers. Like if there is actual important information, they can't call it out.
I don't know if it's a good idea to mute everyone.
Just if you are dead and you have the ability to mute somebody who's being incredibly toxic or playing crazy loud music, just do it.
and no second guessing the plan in the middle of the fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah.
This is the plan.
We're
gonna repeat it. Yeah.
No matter what anybody says, if they're saying we should do this, unless it's an actual caller or somebody who's been part of the strategy, then maybe. But as far as I don't think anybody's gonna change.
Yeah, we should just rinse and repeat this. Is everyone okay with that right here?
We don't have any time. Okay. We only have so much time to take the win, right? We don't have 3 minutes to argue about what strategy we're doing in the middle of that. That's 3 minutes is like a ton of our time, right? It's 10%.
Yeah, we just follow the strategy that we have.
Yeah, and just over and over again. There's only 2 options: split or all attack. Okay, and now we know how to execute the split, and all attack is just everyone onto one point.
HDK.
Yeah.
I know I'm just listening and everything like that, but you could have everybody mute themselves except for like the main group leaders, and then like say something if they need to, like absolutely need to, but basically keep it silent except for leadership.
I hope that's what people do. I guess we can say that verbally.
That's I think that's what LOL did in the war.
Yeah, it got a little crazy sometimes in the wars in LOL though. Sometimes.
There is a way to make an entire voice chat group push to talk, and then if a certain action is met, you can unlock full talk. I don't know how to do it, but I know it's a thing. I can probably figure it out tomorrow.
All right, if it's possible, then we can get one of these guys to do it.
I'm always to push the talk.
I know, and it kills me when we play Valorant. Just, anyways, doesn't matter. We don't. Not everyone here needs to hear this.
We're gonna start fighting. Hang on.
Record.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Let's just play
Thank
the game
you.
now.
All right.
Tell me what to
Right.
do.
All right,
Good job.
so
I'll
DK, you
see
want
you
me to
guys tomorrow.
repeat this back to you?
Yeah, we can just move out. Everyone can move out of this if they want. Yeah.
Sure. I don't care if people want to stay and listen. They are welcome to. If they want to leave, they can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have teams 1 through 4 as a decoy team. They're
That's
gonna
right.
they're gonna buy inferno traps and haste pots.
Yeah.
They're going to leave out of the front gate. Do not use their haste right out of the gate. Wait until they make sure there's no decoy. Then use the haste and go to A. No, go to C. Sorry, go to C. I wrote C.
Oh, sorry. No, that we scratched that.
Wait, what? Okay.
This is you're talking decoy team, right?
Yes, decoy team.
Decoy team doesn't use haste until they are rotating
Oh, wait
from
until they
C
rotate.
to A. Yeah.
Okay. Do not use haste out of gate.
Maybe
They can
until
all,
they touch point. It like as
Wait.
far as the decoys, we're all gonna touch point at a different point, like a different time.
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody that's on the decoy team, as soon as they touch point, they don't have to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
They can just touch point and then haste and get out.
So
well, you
they're
can
not.
make that call, right? Like to haste it out.
I
Like haste
can,
pot out.
yeah, or
Yeah.
just whenever you feel uncomfortable, then you can haste and get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch
So
point and bounce.
leave out front gate. Do not use haste out of gate. Wait until you touch point and then use it when needed.
Yeah. To rotate to A.
Main attack site.
Yeah.
So let me change the wording on this. Leave out front gate. Do not use haste when out of gate. Wait until you touch C.
Yep.
Please.
When,
Okay.
so wait until you touch C. When ready to rotate to A, use haste pot.
Also put the inferno traps between
the
C
next-
and B.
Yep, that's the next thing. So leave out of front gate. Do not use haste out of gate. Wait until you touch C. When ready to rotate to A, use haste pots. Put inferno trap between B and C when able. Okay, so I have then pop haste and rotate to A. So let me change that wording. So put inferno trap between B and C on the way to A, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, put inferno trap between B and C.
Probably put safely in there, because you don't want to risk yourself.
Yeah. If you've never done it before, like you might not be able to do it quick.
That's another thing about the haste pots, the inferno traps, right? Like, I kept getting like obstruction object
Yeah.
in basically object in the way, and I couldn't place it down.
You can't
there
put it like on
specific
these
areas?
flints
I wonder
or
if
bushes.
How many
You can't
bushes
place
are
it in
between?
the on the point.
And you can't place it on the point.
How many bushes are between?
Lots of bushes. You just gotta put it like here.
So,
Or
in the open.
here.
long
Like
did
yeah.
Oh, bushes respawn too fast. I was gonna say maybe we
You
can
can't
move it,
just
like,
take away the
5 minutes.
bush
Now-
either.
I was gonna say before
Oh.
5 minutes, you come over 5 minutes before and just move all the bushes.
Well, what's the
probably don't.
maximum for the traps?
10.
And that
Oh.
brings me to
Just
my
10.
next point. We probably don't want too many traps out, because if there's a bunch out in the field that are unused, we're not going to be able to use them.
Yeah.
So do we
Yeah.
just put 2
So-
between A and B and 2 between B and C?
Just
Keep the
Ooh,
other 6.
just one group in the decoy group should do the traps,
yeah.
and the other
If
and the flank
that.
team.
I mean, because how
The
good
group
is that
2.
going to do, honestly? Maybe we just get to the point and then put the traps down, like the main attack site, and then put traps down. Decoy does.
Mhm.
Just because main attack's already on site, they shouldn't really need to be putting anything down. They won't have anything, will they?
Also,
No.
they have to wait
Yeah.
until their main group to rotate to the decoy point. Then they can put on the traps.
Yeah. As soon as the decoy hits main attack site, then we can put traps in front of that.
Put them in front of the main attack site
Yeah, so just scratch the hole
between B and C.
C and B, yeah. Because
Okay.
that could tie up a bunch of fire traps that we need.
Okay.
Also,
People are going
because
to be
we paid
rotating
less
back
money
and
this
forth the
time.
whole time, right? People are going to be rotating back and forth continuously.
Okay. So. All right. So instead, we're gonna have when you get to A, when you get to C, touch C. Have two people put down Inferno traps in the front of C. Then pop your haste potion and rotate to A. Wait, is that where we're at?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah. No rush on my end.
Okay. Ask. Okay. So teams 5 through 10 are the main team. Team 5 through 8, they're going to get haste potions. Team 9 is the flank team. They're going to buy the Infernal Trap for between A and B. Team 10 is Siege. They're going to buy the cannons and get repair parts. They're all going to, teams 5 through 10 are going to leave out of the back gate. They're going to go wide around to A, and they're going to, should Siege set up immediately or should they wait?
No, they can set up as soon as
Okay.
as soon as Remark calls to take that point, to
Mhm.
haste onto that point. Any further, like any time from there on, the siege can set
Okay.
up.
Okay. So when Remark says take the point, Siege is going to lay down Siege. They're going to do it far enough away that it's people have to extend out to get to Siege. They can't just hit
Yeah.
it from there.
You don't want to be like super close, right? So
Yep. You want people to have to come out to do it and make
yeah.
themselves put themselves.
Then
Okay.
this way, Uncle Zhao can come in and kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So then we're going to have the main team, teams 5 through 8, buy reload bullets, and Siege team buy repair parts so that they can repair their cannons and other people can, when
Upgrade
they
them.
come out, they can upgrade them when they come out, right?
No, 5 through 8 only if they can, if they
Right.
have extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they have extra,
Yeah.
help buy reload.
Yeah, but
all right.
but the main thing they're buying is always deployables.
Yes, deployables. So they're buying. Hold on, they're buying
Oh,
haste potions and Inferno traps. Is that what they're for buying?
yeah, and always if you're on the main group and you're like this is like in the middle of the war, you want to put the fire traps like on their side of the point, the enemy side of the point.
Haste potion,
Like-
Inferno trap. Put traps.
It might be hard to do that, but if you're there, place it down. That's why you have it, just in case.
On their side.
Wait, so is the flank team the one that's getting Inferno traps to put in between A and B?
In the
In the beginning.
In the
In the
beginning.
beginning. Okay.
In the beginning
Yeah.
only. After that, they're not buying Inferno traps.
Yeah.
Okay. If we get point A, then we're gonna go to point B. If we get point B, we're gonna go to point C. If we wipe, a caller will advise whether we're going to repeat that strategy or whether we're going to try a decoy strategy.
Yeah.
If
The
we get all
same
3
strategy. Yeah.
when we get all 3 points, I'm gonna put when we get all 3 points. Decoy and Siege go to the front door. Siege sets up kind of like they were in this last one, like kind of right in the front so that they can see the point.
Yep.
Everyone else is going to the back door.
Right.
When they get inside,
Oh, hold on.
basically-
Did you say that Decoy and Siege are going to the main gate?
Decoy and Siege better not be going by themselves. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Decoy and Siege go to the front door. Everyone else goes to the back door.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably got to get main DPS on the back door.
Everyone main's going back door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone main except for the Siege team's going back door. So teams 5 through 9.
Yeah.
We'll need to break that back door down
Quick. Yeah.
So if like a tank from the main team can run with Decoy, probably do that.
Okay.
And then vice versa. Like I could run to back door since I'm mainly DPS. I put out big numbers.
You're gonna have to call that in the middle. If you explaining that beforehand is.
I think you can buy the powder cake for the gate.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can try that, Joe. See how that goes, but
But I don't know. I don't know the damage. I never
you can
tried
try
it.
it. Yeah, you can try it.
So
Yeah.
if siege team is gonna go, they're going to A first, which is where? Where are you at? Did you leave yet?
I didn't. Hang
HDK.
on.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me. I was
A
just.
is
Yeah.
gonna be.
Where are you at? Because I was wanting to talk about siege placement.
I'm on.
Oh.
I'm at
So where are
front
you at?
gate. Okay.
Do you know
You see
is
me? I'm right
A
behind you.
east or west side?
You see me? I'm right behind you.
A is
I do not
east.
see you.
Right
Okay.
behind
Yeah,
you.
there you are. Now I see you.
A is that way.
A is that way.
So
So
east or left side?
Yep, it'll be the
Okay,
left side
you're
coming
going
out of
wide.
the war fort.
Wait, what?
So we'll come out of the back door, or the main team will come out the back door and immediately turn left.
Okay, gotcha. So they're gonna go this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna go wide over here. Do you know about where A is going to be? Or no, I'm sorry.
I know exactly where he's gonna be.
Where? Can you show me?
Yeah. Run over to this door. A is gonna be right here. Roughly right here
First one
somewhere.
here. Okay. So for siege placement, where's the best idea for placing our siege weapons? Is it gonna be like over in this area over here? Is it gonna be over there?
That is for somebody else to determine. I don't know anything about siege.
HDK, are you still here?
I'm in the middle gate. I'm going west to meet you guys.
Perfect.
I don't know if Chow's still in here.
No, he went to take a shower.
Oh.
So
So he said it's
So-
gonna be
so-
around here.
yeah, so the points around there, the siege. Okay, yeah, the siege should be. See, like if you put it on this side,
Mhm.
you got like 4 repeaters that are just looking at you.
Yeah.
So you want to put it on this side,
Okay.
on these sides here, to a point where you see this smoke.
Mhm.
You can put it like right here, so the
Okay.
smoke lines up. So you're not as easy to hit. You can put it closer to the fire thing. You want to line them all up here.
So put 'em, like
The
right here.
yeah, all in this area here. Like if you can go, you can't really aim the point from too far away because it gets a lot harder.
Okay.
So along this line near the campfire is the best.
So basically like between here and the road.
Mhm.
Or straight
And if
behind
they
it.
have crappy computers, this fire also screws them up.
Okay. Alright, so siege through here. Okay. That'll help me. So if we go, can you walk over to B and A with me just so we can kind of take a look and figure it out? Because if I have this done ahead of time, less decision making in the middle is better for me.
Oh, don't pick the berries on the way over.
Get out of here.
You mean
Oh.
you mean in the war, right?
Oh, damn, I just yoinked all of that.
Yeah. Every single one you were yoinking. I thought we'd split. Oh my god.
Okay. So if the other point is going to be, I'm guessing like right around here.
Yeah.
Are we do it
somewhere.
the same? Do the same thing. Put it over here by the fire, or put it over here closer to the trees.
Fire.
Fire. same-
Actually, no, sorry. I take that back. Because we took A, we're gonna put it by trees.
Okay.
Over here on this side.
Okay. Now is this going to be? Is this going to be close enough to?
Yeah. Here still. Okay.
So like right in this area. Okay.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot, so you can put them all over here. Like, yeah, it's okay if it's more in the open. One of them is, but try and put some in cover.
Yeah.
This is the way because you can spawn
Mhm.
on the point and come back and repair it, or put new ones,
Gotcha.
or come out the front gate. It's dangerous to come out that way. Whereas if
Right.
we put on this side, they can come from C. They come from the other
Right.
side and kill you. It's just too much more dangerous.
Okay. So we'll do it on the other side, and then if we take B, then we'll go over here. I'm going to assume the same kind of thing, like over here by the bushes behind the fire.
I think that's a little too far up. I think the point's actually not that far up. I think
yeah?
it's more like, I think it's like on this point here.
Okay.
Like here.
Right here.
Now,
Okay.
if we take B and the people that died, or if we're almost take, oh god, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel
You
like
know,
we
it's
should do
okay.
like an early. If we die on B while taking it, and it looks like it's just gonna be a full take.
Yeah, then take C,
As soon
right?
as you spawn, instantly respond to C, or just run.
Yeah.
C.
Because
Yeah.
taking C is better than taking B.
Yeah.
Got ya.
Because C is gonna be hardest.
Yeah. Because if you take C and B is the only point left, you come from 3 different angles.
Gotcha.
And it's hard. You know, Decoy team can spawn A, half the main team spawns at the fort, and the other half spawns on C.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone just comes out. It's just so easy to split push with just by spawning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
All right.
But we're hoping for the advantage roll from A to B. Like the momentum there.
Okay. All right. So you said put it more back, like back here.
Yeah. No, it's like around. Yeah, around there, around here.
Around here. Okay.
Probably should do this like an hour before. Do the same run through. Like
if everyone would log on, that would.
one
Yeah.
person streaming. If at least a majority of like the siege, so they can see placement, and then if somebody's putting it up wrong, they say no, right here.
Yeah. We gotta run it more times than once. Like it's going to be annoying. And at the end, if it's like the last 10 minutes there, we just explain it verbally, because that's all they get. You know, they were late and not late, but they're not early as everyone else.
That makes them late.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of this as well.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna actually write this up so that I can type it out easier in chat. And after I write it up, I'm going to chat it at you.
But don't post it in.
No,
You can post it in company chat.
I'm gonna chat it at you.
Oh, okay.
Is it raining?
I don't think so. I think you're hearing the crackle from the fire.
No, I'm seeing. Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, it's raining.
It is raining.
Yeah, Morningdale rains too, and Morningdale has storms.
But this is
What?
just like a
I'm not
sprinkle. Look at the
I'm not
ground.
seeing rain. Oh. Yeah, I see it.
I just saw it
Crazy.
sparkling off my armor, and I was like, what?
Weird.
But it's blue skies.
Oh, when you zoom into your character and then look up towards the sky, you can see the strands of rain.
Oh, you
Oh,
can.
yeah.
That's craziness.
That's cool.
All right.
Interesting. Yeah, we need that. We need that on the field right now.
Not mine. You don't want mine there.
Yours.
That's gonna do like 5 damage. I
5
just
more
got
than
this
we
today.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, man.
But
Have a
it
good
sounds
night.
like a good plan, and let's
Hopefully we
win
can do
this
it.
fucking thing.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, man. Well, word up to you tomorrow. I'll watch you. Watching you tomorrow.
Where are you watching?
Well, I'll watch you, man. If I get my friends to stream it to me, I'll call them on the phone and be like, "Yo,
Yeah, you
is he doing well?"
AR7N
Get on board.
streams all of these.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
His Twitch name is AR7N as well. Pretty sure he would appreciate the views.